Welcome back to ARC Synergy. My name is Angeline. I'm a licensed speech language pathologist as well as the founder and CEO of ARC Synergy, where we help clinicians stay licensed, organized, and informed. In today's episode, we're covering important information that you need to know in order to renew your state license. If you're watching us on YouTube, you can follow along visually with the ARC Synergy app. Feel free to leave us a comment and let us know your area of expertise. I'm really curious. And if you're listening to the podcast, all the links and resources discussed today are available in the episode description. Be sure to leave us a review and follow the show so you can be notified of future contents. ARC Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. In this episode, we're walking through the renewal requirements for Hawaii speech language pathology licenses, including timelines, fees, and what happens if a license lapses, and what to watch out for so you do not fall out of compliance. This is a high level walkthrough. For full documentation details, restoration steps, and live updates. You'll find everything you need inside the ARC Synergy app. This applies to speech language pathologists holding a full Hawaii license through the Hawaii Board of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology. So, Hawaii operates on a biannual renewal cycle. So, licenses must be renewed by December 31st every odd numbered years. So, that means renewals happen every 2 years, and the deadline always falls on December 31st in odd numbered years. ARC Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. Renewals typically open in early November each odd numbered years, so you complete your renewal online through the Hawaii Professional and Vocational Licensing portal during the renewal window. So it is important to wait until the window opens and submit your renewal before the deadline of December 31st to avoid forfeiting your license. One thing that makes Hawaii unique is that there are no continuing education requirements for renewals, so no CEUs. That means for a standard renewal cycle, the total CEU hours required is zero. So even though CEUs aren't required for renewal, you're still responsible though for staying competent in practice and meeting any employer specific or certification expectations. So inside the Org Synergy app, we clearly shows that Hawaii does not require any CEU hours, so you don't waste your time tracking hours that you do not need to report. ARC Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. Fees depend on whether you renew your license before it expires. So, if you hold an active license and renew before December 31st, the renewal fee is $176. Renewing on time avoids extra paperwork and prevents your license from becoming forfeited. So, inside the Org Synergy app, you always see the current fee listed so you know exactly what to expect before you submit your renewal application. ARC Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. If your license is not renewed by the deadline, it becomes forfeited. So a forfeited license can still be restored, but only under certain conditions. So if your license has been forfeited for 5 years or less, you may request a hard copy restoration application and submit it along any required material to restore your license. If a forfeited license is not restored within 5 years of expiration, then the license terminates. At that point, you must reapply as a new applicant and meet all of the current licensing requirements once again. So that is a big reset. So it's much easier to renew on time then to go through the restoration or reapplication process. Arc Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. We keep board contact information inside the Arc Synergy app, so it's always one tap away when you need it. If you want to stay ahead of renewal deadlines, confirm the fees, and knows exactly what happened when a license lapsed, everything we discussed, plus the full restoration guidance, those are information are available inside the Arc Synergy app. You can look up Hawaii with your rules, track your license across states, and keep everything organized all in one place. Arc Synergy, a centralized licensure platform built by an SLP for SLPs, designed for practical clinical application. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. If you'd like to review these requirements on your own time, you can find everything we discussed today directly in the Arc Synergy app. You'll find all the links to the app stores in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen to get the app on iOS and Android devices. Remember, for short step by step app walkthrough and feature demonstrations, follow us on Instagram and TikTok. For real time licensing updates and rule changes, make sure to follow us on X. If you're looking to connect with other clinicians to ask us questions or join weekly discussions, our Facebook community is open to all clinicians. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're listening on a podcast platform, a quick follow and review really helps support the channel. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you in the next episode.